Welcome back to Stormwatch, where I like to talk about movies, TV shows, entertainment news, and other cool stuff. And today, again, we're talking about The Mandalorian Season 2. Should Season 2 set up an Ahsoka Disney Plus spinoff? Now, this story comes to us from Craig Elvey over at Screenrant, and it goes on to say, following news that Rosario Dawson is portraying Ahsoka Tano in Season 2 of The Mandalorian, could the series set up her own Disney Plus spinoff? The Mandalorian Season 2 could use Ahsoka Tano's appearance to set up a brand new spin-off series for Disney+. The debut run of The Mandalorian was the flag bearer for the original content when the Disney Plus streaming service launched in late 2019 and was incredibly well received by viewers and critics alike. The Mandalorian has featured a bunch of high-profile actors in small roles, executed a stroke of genius by introducing a certain baby version of an established Star Wars character. But given all the characters who've feasibly appeared in the show, The Mandalorian is surprisingly light on familiar faces. That's all set to change in The Mandalorian Season 2. Aside from persistent rumors that Boba Fett will finally make an appearance, his feet might have already done it already, it has been confirmed that the popular Star Wars The Clone Wars character Ahsoka Tano will finally make her live-action debut in The Mandalorian, and will be played by Rosario Dawson, who has long been connected to the role. Ahsoka was the Jedi apprentice of Anakin Skywalker, appeared in both Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. Voiced by Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka sort of made her first film appearance in The Rise of Skywalker as one of the Jedi voices speaking to Rey during the final battle. It's unknown exactly how Ahsoka will factor in on the second season of The Mandalorian, but it's almost certain that her role won't fully sate the appetite of Ahsoka Tano fans. For this reason, Mandalorian should use Ahsoka's presence to set up her own spin-off on Disney+. As previously mentioned, The Mandalorian made very sparingly use of its guest stars in Season 1, with Fennec Shand, The Client, IG-11, and Moff Gideon, and several others only appearing in fleeting capacity. Ahsoka is likely to perform a similar function, joining Din Djarin and Baby Yoda for a single adventure before they head off once again, with Pedro Pascal and his puppet child very much the focal point of The Mandalorian. It's unlikely that Ahsoka Tano will have room to become the leading character her fans will want her to be, at least in The Mandalorian. Her arc has captivated fans of Star Wars animated output for years, despite disrupted schedules and episodes being shown out of order. Ahsoka has managed to become a pivotal character within the Star Wars universe. As a Jedi who endured the conflict within her order, battled in an ongoing feud with Darth Maul, Ahsoka is one of the most balanced and intriguing protagonists within the entire franchise. This is especially impressive given the current divisive state of the movie series. Having watched Ahsoka grow from a fresh Padawan, her story remains far from complete. Even with Season 7 of The Clone Wars yet to play out fully, after becoming so popular in the animated form, Ahsoka could go on even greater heights in live action through the guise of Rosario Dawson. With Ahsoka's character demanding more space than The Mandalorian can likely offer, the obvious answer appears to be a brand new Disney Plus spin-off series. The success of The Mandalorian proved not only the worth of original content to the streaming service, but the potential of the Star Wars franchise on TV. And buoyed by that, the positive response, Disney may be looking for more George Lucas subject matter to adapt. With peripheral figures like Cassian Andor already getting their own spin-off, Ahsoka Tano is prime candidate for the similar treatment. With her live-action debut in The Mandalorian can help set that up, as well as introduce those unfamiliar with the Clone Wars to her character. I have to say, initially reading that article, I am all for Ahsoka Tano getting her own spin-off TV show. I have no problem with it whatsoever, but I kind of want to see the character on screen before I make that call. Now, I think Rosario Dawson is a pretty good actress, and I think she's going to do a really good job come this fall on Disney Plus, but I still want to see it first before I say, yeah, make that a show, do that, yeah, because like, what if we see it come like October and go, oh man, what the hell did we just see? I mean, you know what I mean? I want to see it. I'm all for it. I have no problem whatsoever, and so far on the stuff that they're using for the Clone Wars for the final leg of this, like for Season 7, I'm liking what they're doing because we finally get to see what happened after she left the Jedi Order. I wanted to bring this up before I forgot. Now, they mentioned Fennec Shand in that article and what have you. Now, I still contend. Now, we think that she is dead, but we actually really don't know for sure. Now, granted, we don't see her ever again after that and what have you. And then there is the mysterious boots walking in the nighttime sand walking up to her, and that's where they think that Boba Fett has kind of made a reappearance after the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi. maybe, just maybe. But we don't know for sure whether or not if she is dead. She could be, and most likely she is. But she may not be. I mean, that person, whether it be Boba Fett or whoever, could have actually found out that she still was kind of breathing. That kid was a moron, so it doesn't necessarily, he could have just as good as aim as a stormtrooper, you know what I'm saying? So I guess we have to wait and see how that kind of plays out. I'm kind of hoping, I get that little bit of hope. I'm hoping that she actually still is alive and she's kind of pissed at the Mandalorian for leaving him with the kid and everything, and he shoots her and somehow or another it'd be his fault. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. But I also wanted to mention, because I've got to mention in the last video, after the announcement of Michael Biehn being added to the cast of Mandalorian Season 2, there also was something saying that Bill Burr is most likely to reprise his role as Mayfield. And we last saw him in Chapter 6, The Prisoner. Now, spoilers if you have not watched Mandalorian Season 1. But we last saw him, Mayfield and crew, found after trying to betray the Mandalorian, find themselves in the holding cell that they busted the other guy out of. So I think they finally get out, and they're going to come back, and they're going to be kind of pissed. So I think we're going to see Bill Burr, Natalia Tena, and Clancy Brown all coming back to reprise their roles. Probably not like a really huge part of an episode, but I bet you they're going to really come back, and they're going to be really pissed. I mean, you could just see it that they're going to get out of there. You know what I mean? Now, there was people bitching online saying that Bill Burr was basically playing himself and stuff like that. I liked it. I thought it worked. I mean, not everybody's going to have an English accent in Star Wars. Other accents are going to be in the movie and what have you. And him having just a regular Boston accent, I think it worked. It didn't bother me at all. It didn't take me out of the movie at all and stuff like that. I think it for me, it worked. I liked it. I thought he did a pretty damn good job. Now, I'm not saying that he's like the best actor I've ever seen in my life, but it worked for what he was. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about Bill Burr and crew coming back and getting some payback for Mando? Let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I think they should. It makes a lot of sense. I think it'd be really funny, to be quite honest with you. Now, I have to admit, I kind of changed the title to the article just a little bit. They were saying more like that it should happen. I'm more in the line that should it happen. I'm more asking like a question, more like it. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a question for me than it is like a statement that this should happen or really? Should it happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it can go either way. And I mean, because again, we could see a really good Ahsoka come October, then we could see a really bad one too. So it's really hard to say. So I don't know. I guess you have to wait and see how that all plays out. So what do you think? Do you think Ahsoka Tano should get her own Disney Plus series? Let me know in the comments down below. Or do you think we should wait to see what her character actually looks like and feels like and come to The Mandalorian Season 2? Because we come October, we can see this going, oh man. No, don't give her own show. Don't do it. But I guess I have to wait and see how that all plays out come October. So now if you have any ideas, you have any questions for the show, please write them to the email address at the bottom of the screen. I love to hear from you, so please send in your questions, send in your ideas for some topics for the show, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Make sure you click on that subscribe button so you can be notified every time I drop another video. Hey, while you're at it, check out one of my other movie review videos or check out one of my drum cover videos. Give it a like, give it a share. Join in the discussion in the comments down below. Have a good day. Peace.